Hello from Charlotte, North Carolina. How did I get here and why am I here? It's a bit of a story. Not really. I'm at a mushroom farm, of all places. It's very, very cool, very interesting. I just went through the whole process. Not went through the process, but I just got explained the process and filmed quite a bit of it to share with you. And now I'm in some deep woods. The actual mushroom farm is back there. But I'm trying to find Fiola. She has gone missing. I mean, look. I'm not exactly sure where to go. Good morning, folks. I am in Brooklyn. I just got here. Okay. Oh, it's so hot. Well, it's hot because I don't have my AC on, because I don't like using AC. So I'd rather be hot and sweaty than using AC. And also, my hair has been kind of drying out on the ride, but I think I'm gonna put it up now because it's feeling a little bit heavy and it really needs a haircut because I don't really care for the shape. So I've always had a like-hate relationship. That's a long story. Feels so relieving when I put it up like this. Doesn't feel quite as heavy. I know it'd be nice to wear it out more, and I would if I had like a nicer, fresher haircut and some better products. It's very expensive to maintain my hair, and it's very time consuming to maintain my hair. That being said, I'm in Brooklyn because I am going on a week's getaway, a little road trip, and I just got here. I just drove down Linden Boulevard. And it took me about 35 minutes from my place, which is not bad at all. I'm meeting up with I'm actually in front of their place right now, Fiola and Junaid. And this time we are taking their children with us, both of their children. Baby Wild came with us to Cape Cod back in May. And today Nina, their teenage daughter, is coming with us. So yeah, we're doing a little road trip down south. I haven't been on a getaway with them since Cape Cod. There's actually been a whole lot going on these last few months. But this is for a pop-up that they are doing with their restaurant in collaboration with another restaurant in Charlotte. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to a little southern getaway. We're gonna make some stops along the way, I think, and potentially on the way back. So I'm not exactly sure how long I'm gonna be away. I packed about a week's worth. So hopefully that'll be enough. And as far as I know, I'm not helping them with their collaboration. I won't be on site during the seatings, the restaurant thing. I'm actually there to help out with their baby because I have a huge background in childcare, and I don't know if I've ever gone into depth on this channel about that, but they asked if I could come along for the trip to help with baby while they're busy, and just to spend time with them. They are good friends of mine, and so I thought I would vlog at least some of it. So here we are. She's actually calling me right now. I'm filming on my phone. I forgot my camera, so we're gonna be doing it all on the phone. Anyway, I'll see you soon. All right, so I just spoke with Fiola. She actually was walking. She had the stroller and the baby. So we're all going in one car. She is going to be driving, but because we're going to be gone for a full week, maybe a little bit more, I can't leave my car. I don't have a parking lot. It's just an expense that I'm not doing right now. So I have to do on-street parking, and so since I won't be here for alternate side parking and I don't want to have to give the city any more money than they already take for me, I don't want to deal with tickets. So what I did is I drove here to Brooklyn. It's so loud. Let me put this up a little bit. I drove here to Brooklyn, and they have a parking lot at their building, so a parking space in the parking lot at their building. So the idea is that we're going to swap out. So since theirs is going to be vacant for the week, I'll just leave my car parked there. I do get a little anxiety, or maybe a lot of anxiety, about parking. So when I get back, I hope it's not crazy late at night or just too late in the evening. I really don't know, because finding parking in my neighborhood after 4 p.m., even after 3 p.m., but definitely after 4 p.m., it's very, very difficult. And you could be sitting around waiting for someone to pull out or just driving around and wasting a lot of gas. I don't know, it's just one of those things. I don't mind driving, but finding parking when it's not guaranteed it gives me anxiety. It's one of the very few things in life that I get anxiety about. So the fact that I'm even thinking about this, we haven't even left, we haven't even like done our thing yet, and I'm thinking ahead to a week from now and the parking situation when I get home. That tells you something. I don't know. I'm overthinking it. I'm clearly overthinking it. I admit that. And so we began what would be a 12-hour journey, including stops, to Charlotte. Yeah, it's like a
He said North Carolina's like this right now.
It's a southern summer, I guess. Looking at those barges.
It's a long bridge.
Hey, don't you think that barge is coming a little too close?
Yeah, I love it. Wow.
That's unreal.
No way, dude.
Man, this
I
was
already told
such
you.
a
We're not
long
going
bridge.
down there with
Such a long
black
bridge.
hole
No, I meant
Black hole vibes. This was
I meant
the weirdest
the
bridge.
sand. What kind of sand is that?
They added that, you know?
This is nice.
Typical summer in the south? Do you get a lot of rain? Guys, it rained so much. We had rain at some point every day for the entire week that we were there. But thankfully, we had a really nice and spacious Airbnb house for the whole week. So it had 3 bedrooms and a kitchen and a dining room and a little eating nook in the kitchen and 2 different bathrooms and a laundry room and a backyard space and a covered front porch, which did make all of that rain a little bit more tolerable. The evening of our first day, we went to explore a forest area down the way. But let me tell you, as much as I love forests and wooded areas, this one was a bit much. It was kind of dark and loaded with mosquitoes and spiders, and we kept walking into webs. I can't.
What was that?
What? Look.
There was something, but I thought that it was... Oh, look at this little turtle.
It's a toad. Oh! You actually found it. Oh my goodness, everything's making noise. Hello. The next day was a lot more enjoyable because the sun was out for hours and we went to explore a mushroom farm. I didn't even know mushroom farms were a thing, but this place definitely had my interest piqued and the owner was kind enough to let me film.
Pile of those shiitake logs that tall there because there's more sawdust in there, so
Shiitake
they're
logs.
not. Started a farm in Charlotte, was in a warehouse. So I kind of outgrew the warehouse and bought the shipping containers, and I set up in an industrial part of town. But I started running into some issues with zoning because Charlotte-Mecklenburg County does not like shipping containers. We're gonna peek into G2 first. G2's our older rooms, a little dirty in there. But just be careful when you walk in there because it has a T-floor.
Okay.
So it's not like a flat. So we grow our chestnut mushrooms and our shiitake in here. There shouldn't be bees in here. Get out, buddy.
Wow.
Get out.
Gosh, look at that.
Oh my
That's
God.
amazing.
And this is our dirty room, mind you. So these are chestnuts popping up. We started doing chestnuts, full production of chestnuts last year, and on a good week we'll do over 100 pounds. Yes, it kind of slows down after the holidays,
Yeah.
and then spring is okay, and then like summer we could probably close down in July if we wanted to. Joking, but we also lost 2 key accounts that shut down for no reason, and then we grow oysters. I think Filipinos are in here, and then lion's mane in here as well, and yellows. Sorry. So we'll go in here and see our other mushrooms.
Oysters, trumpets, and lion's mane. Oh my gosh, looks like cauliflower.
Wait, what is this?
That oysters are pinning. We've already harvested from here.
Okay.
Normally we do one harvest in chunk, but we're trying to see what a second flush looks like. But this is all this week's oyster. At the end of the day, it's probably going to be about 300 pounds. So cute. But we keep it cool. Next door has high pressure missing system. I have high pressure missing systems installed here, but I recently went back to a hydrofogger, which is this guy back here, which produces a fine mist
Nice.
that the mushrooms seem to like that better. These are trumpets. I just harvested trumpets. This is what's left of the trumpets, but they've been harvested already. And these are POP.
Pinot?
POP.
Oh, Pio Pinot.
Yeah.
So funny. Wow. Oh, they got dark ones.
You get a workout doing this every day. All right.
Yellow.
So these are our yellows.
So bright.
Yellows, and this has already been harvested. Tomorrow we're gonna get rid of all of this, and new stuff's gonna come in. So
What do you guys
everything.
do with this old one?
You see that trailer?
Yeah.
Loading it up for another farmer. They're gonna make compost. There's a 50 by 50 foot pad. So I've been calling farmer friends, and they've just been getting it. All their raised beds are filled with our blocks.
Wow.
So it gets used.
Happy plants.
Yeah.
That's great.
Because it makes fantastic compost.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, pellet pods, right? Okay. So I usually get about a ton, and we mix it. And when I say solid, people that have houses that are wood fired,
Yeah.
it's that same pellet. So
Wow.
soybean hull and hardwood fuel pellets is a 50-50 mix, and we call that the master's mix. It's loaded up in our hopper,
Right.
and then I have this bagging system. So basically, these bags are made by a company called Unicorn Bags.
Nice.
0.5 micron filter. This is like the industry standard bag.
Nice.
So basically, bag goes here, dry weight falls down, fills up with water, and then we fold them. We have a table set up, and then load up our steamer. So right now we're making 240 blocks just because things are slow. We were making 360 at one point. So right now we're bringing in.
That's every day?
No, every week.
Okay.
So every week right now at the slow time we're moving 630 blocks. Plus each one of those is like 3 pounds, so that's another like I don't know, 700 pounds. So we're moving a lot of fizz to go weight. But we load up our steam box. It doesn't look like much with the blocks that are made and folded. And that's what they look like before we inoculate them. So this is what it looks like when we make them. And right now we're making 240 of these. And then they go inside our steamer. And then we kick in our steam box and we kick on the steamer. This is the most expensive thing that I own.
Looks like that.
It is literally designed as a soil steamer. Like
Steamer, wow.
where like if you had a big pile of soil, you could stick the hose in there, cover it in a tarp, and then like pasteurize the soil.
How much is that?
$26,000. Yeah, it's this is like it. Aside from an autoclave.
Regardless of this.
Yeah, this is like the next best thing because we hit temp. We shoot for 205 internal temperature of the block, which takes about 6, maybe 7 hours to hit that temp. If we were doing this with not the steamer, if we were using like the barrels or like things like sauna steamers that people make, this whole cook would be like 21 hours. So this pays for itself essentially. Once we hit 205, we hold it for 2 hours. And what we're doing is achieving atmospheric pasteurization.
Wow.
And once we achieve atmospheric pasteurization, every competing bacteria, mold, spores get killed out. They chill for a day or so, and then they move into our lab. Brandon's probably in here right now. Brandon, oh, he's not even in here. So this is our clean room.
Inoculator.
1 bag of spawn makes 20 blocks.
Wow.
So whenever we want to ramp up, we ramp up in increments of 20. Spawn comes in a box of 6. So our next ramp up is going to be,
24.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Such an interesting smell too.
Yeah, what
It's alcohol.
Oh.
Is that the alcohol? Okay.
Sterilization.
Yeah. So it's pretty clean in here. These are HEPA filters that have fans in the back pushing out clean air.
Wow.
So this is a clean work area. We do not pass here. Everything is done in front of these 2 hoods. So each bag moves in here. A little bit of spawn gets put inside. They get sealed up, and then we roll them into our colonization space, which is G1, which we're about to go to.
Incredible.
This room's kind of neat. This is where the science happens.
Wow. Got it.
So this room stays at 66 degrees. The spawn is millet and grain, and once it sits inside the bag, it's going to start growing. These are just a few days old. Let's see. These are 2 weeks. At 2 weeks, we're fully colonized with oyster. These guys are 5 days. So in another, 9 days, they're gonna look like this. I just did these yesterday. Usually in 2 days is when you start seeing the actual spawn. So this is the mycelium growing, the little white spots, and it's
So
just
cool.
growing, and eventually it's gonna like, those little hyphae are gonna keep on going and then touch each other and then fully colonize. Chestnuts are about 7 weeks of colonization.
What is this?
Margaret, and she has farming. There's like 330 acres in what is it? Mind you,
Just
all those
a random collection of skulls?
So no one can really like an acre in
Oh my god. Hello.
probably like
Wow.
but he'll be able to get it for nothing. But anyway,
How about live mushrooms? Do you guys get a lot of
I haven't had time, but over that ridge over there, we usually have a chanterelle patch. Like,
Can I just take a quick walk?
yeah.
It's too far, the ridge.
Yeah?
The ridge is over there. That's what, 100 meters?
Yeah. I'd say it's about.
We're going over the ridge. We're going over the ridge. Oh, but that mushroom looks terrible.
I know.
Theirs look better. Oh. Hickory. Yeah, you can see all the nuts. Fiola basically has eagle eyes when it comes to scouting, foraging mushrooms, foraging most things.
They called me the mushroom whisperer.
She says she's called the mushroom whisperer. It's so nice here, so open. It's adventure. Look at this bones. Are those bones? Oh well. Okay, I'm psyching myself out a little bit, but it kind of looked like bones. Oh, I found her. Wow.
These are called golden gilled geronema.
Wow, you literally found a whole patch. They look almost like flowers. Ooh. There we go.
Or reishi. I think it's reishi.
Reishi?
Golden reishi.
Oh.
It's so expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you eat it raw?
You can make tea. You can make
tea. Even the color. So funny. We thought that was a mushroom. It's a balloon.
Shouldn't go there.
So random.
It's too wet. But you know, to me it looked first like puffball mushroom.
It's the color that tricked us.
Yeah.
I spent a lot of time that week with Viola and Janae's older daughter, as well as taking care of their baby while they were busy with their various collaborations. It was also really nice just to have some time to detach myself from the busy city life that I am enveloped in most of the time, and to read a lot. I got stuck in the Word of God quite frequently because of just how much rain there was and how much time I spent indoors.
Cold cell.
One evening that week, we went to dine at a place called Supperland. We went with a few friends that lived down in the area and they had been recommending it. It was such a nice experience. So this used to be a non-denominational Christian church that they have since converted into a restaurant, and it has been a restaurant for many years.
It was a
We got it?
They've done a really nice job here making this place unique and elegant in its own way. Everything from its plates to the service there and the outdoor space.
How are the cocktails tonight? That is something unique here that I think you see a lot of great cocktail programs.
Even the menu had a really nice variety to choose from, and they serve everything family style. So whatever you order, it's not just for yourself. It gets placed in the center of the table for everyone to enjoy. And yeah, it definitely feels like that. It feels like the kind of place that you would go after church service on a Sunday to have a meal as a family.
People are scared to drive over it, so they drive your car and they go to the other side. You have to schedule it. Sorry, you have to schedule it.
Really?
To walk as a human cannonball. She
was a lot more that happened throughout this week and the journey home, but it was a successful week away for my friends. They had a really nice collaboration, and of course that was the main hope. But I hope you enjoyed coming on at least some of it with us, and perhaps you learned something like I did at the mushroom farm. That was really a treat. Good morning. It is a few days later. So we got back Tuesday evening. I think we got to Brooklyn around 6-ish. It was really nice just to take a day and catch up on a lot of personal things. That was Wednesday. And then yesterday I had a gig which took up the majority of the day. So here we are, it's Friday. I'm about to run out and do about an hour of cardio, and then I'm going to come back and refresh myself and make some iced tea and just relax in the cool indoors and get a whole bunch of editing done, God willing. Thank you as always if you've made it to the end of the video. It does mean a lot to me, and it means that much more when you are subscribed and you comment and you share and you like, or you give me some support in some other way. Your emails and direct messages that you send me are always appreciated as well. You can usually find me over on Instagram, and I do leave that linked in the description bar below. It's nice if you want to send me a direct message or just to follow along and see what I'm up to on a more regular basis. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and I hope to see you again very soon. Take care.